We always got more too.
That is cloudy. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a nice color to it, but that's very cloudy.
It looks like kind of like it has some citrusy. Whoa, damn.
It's a spitter.
Mm-hmm. It's getting all over the place.
There you go. Look at that. That's kind of a nice looking beer. Look at it. It's kind of dark at the top, and look at it. It's kind of rising.
Established 1984. Is that when the Widmer Brothers started?
There's Welcome to Give It a Shot. This is Chris Lee and
William Wallowson.
And this is a joy for us because we got Widmer Brothers, one of our, well, we like Widmer Brothers so far. There was one that was not so fun because it was so bitter.
We're not giving up on them.
But this is a Hefeweizen, so, and we looked it up, or it doesn't say on the box, but it's the IBU is about 30.
Yes.
So that doesn't sound very bitter, so this ought to be fun.
Yeah.
So here's I'm going to show you a picture of the bottle cap. There we go.
Is that a wicked looking bottle to yours? Does that look like off somehow?
Oh, your label's probably a little crooked. Yeah.
I want perfection, damn it. Bottle's crooked, but that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? It's Widmer Brothers. So yeah, what was the alcohol by volume?
This one wasn't very high, wasn't it? 4 point.
I think it was 4.8, something like that.
Not really high.
No.
Kind of, you know. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
So Widmer Brothers.
It's you know.
So hopefully this will be pretty good because this will be our third Widmer Brothers. We tried the first time was Widmer Brothers, and I hadn't even heard of them. I know they've been around for a long time, but it was new for me, and it was the lemongrass wheat ale, and it was really scrumptious. We liked it. And then we tried Widmer Brothers. It was the Nelson IPA, and it was a great beer except for that it was 70 on the scale for IBU, and that was just a little bit too bitter for me. And you know, he drank it, but he said it was bitter too. So
yes,
but some people like bitter, but you know, we're not a big fan of the bitter.
I don't know. That's a lot of bitterness, though.
This doesn't have a high IBU, so maybe we'll actually enjoy this one.
Yeah.
No, so Hefeweizen, I guess there's several different ways to do Hefeweizen. I don't know what they put into this. Does it say something about like what is in here on the box? Let me see the box a little bit here. It's a little small. I can't read that. Let's see. Okay, meet the beer that is that started it all. Our naturally cloudy flagship brew starts with the highest quality Pacific Northwest wheat, and it's bold, clean flavors, and God, I can't see.
Pronounced?
Yeah, pronounced citrus and floral. So, citrus. You know, that was what was nice about the wheat ale.
Yeah.
The lemongrass. So maybe this is gonna have some
nice citrusy.
Yeah.
I think the IPA.
So it's an American style Hefeweizen, and so pour yourself a cool, cloudy glass and finish with lemon and enjoy the original. Sandy, do we have any lemon? We probably don't, do we? Okay. Well,
yeah,
we'll wing it.
Yeah.
We'll go
non-lemon today.
Yeah, we'll go non-lemon. So,
Hefeweizen though. Haven't exactly tried a Hefeweizen yet, so it should be nice. I mean, the only time we tried the Hefeweizen was at the Diamond Knot. That was just a shot.
Yeah, we went to Diamond Knot Brewery, and they gave us a
Did you show off the bottle cap?
I did.
Okay, good. We always got more too.
That is cloudy. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a nice color to it, but that's very cloudy.
It looks like kind of like it has some citrusy. Whoa, damn!
It's a spitter.
Mm-hmm. It's getting all over the place.
There you go. Look at that. That's kind of a nice looking beer. Look at it. It's kind of dark at the top, and look at it's kind of rising.
Established 1984.
Yeah.
Is that when the Widmer Brothers started?
There's some good music going on when they were making this beer, you know?
I was a year old.
That is a sexy looking beer. Let's see what it smells like. There's not like a whole lot of nose going on that. I mean, I guess I can smell a little bit of kind of a wheat smell to it, like, you know, typical.
No head.
Yeah, it's not a very. Not very much.
That is cloudy though.
Yeah, really cloudy.
That looks very thick. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot going with the smell.
Mm.
I mean,
I'm gonna smell the citrusy a little bit.
yeah, it smells good, but.
Well, let's go ahead and give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Alright. Boy, there's a lot of flavors in there.
Dude, that is a lot of flavors.
And you know, it doesn't have a sour bitter thing going on. There's definitely a beer flavor in there, but not something that hits my bitter meter in a bad way.
No. I barely taste any bitterness whatsoever.
So there is kind of a tang.
Yeah,
Like-
but I
like
think
it-
that's a citrusy though.
Yeah, maybe that tang is, yeah, the citrusy, maybe it's because they brew it with some of the citrus peels and such.
Yeah.
I taste that. Okay, what else? There's kind of an aftertaste that's kind of going on, but it's not a foul thing. That's good.
I taste everything.
Yeah,
I can't differ from what I'm tasting.
yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but it and this is nice and cold. I mean, we had it in the freezer for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is.
I taste everything, even bacon. How do they do that? Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't open our taste buds and taste it better. Taste it gooder.
Yes, we need it to be gooder. So here's some Snyder's. Snyder's of Hanover.
Born in Portland, Oregon.
We're not getting paid to show you the Snyder's, but I feel compelled to show you Snyder's of Hanover pretzel rods because
They're good.
if we're not getting paid by anybody.
No.
This
So we do have a donated beer though.
yeah, that's coming up.
I'm gonna do that very soon.
Don't say what it is yet, but we have our first donated beer on the way.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay.
We can say who donated it to us just so that they see this episode and get kind of excited for when it comes up. So
Actually, that should be the next episode. After this.
after this, yeah,
After this episode, we should have it. It's a mystery beer. But who donated it?
Fran
Fran.
and
Cheryl.
Cheryl. So yeah, they both tried this beer and they thought that we should do an episode on it. But I'm not gonna tell you what the beer is. It's hold out. But Fran and Cheryl donated a beer for us,
Yes.
and it's bigger than
That
this
way,
beer.
we can give it a shot.
Yeah.
And try it out and see what we think of it. This one, it's hard to put my tongue on what it is I'm tasting here, but I'm not hating it though.
But that since it's a Hefeweizen, it's a whole different kind of way to do things. So that's why we can't say what it tastes like because we don't drink much Hefeweizens.
Yeah. I mean, I can taste the alcohol in it very slightly. The bitterness of it, the IBU, even though it's 30%, I honestly can't taste any bitterness to it whatsoever.
Yeah, so I like 30 and below for sure. My limit is probably the somewhere around what the
Probably the 40,
yeah,
or the close to 40. It was the triple ale.
yeah. Well, Elysian had Loser, which was 57, and that to me wasn't an enjoyable beer. That was I mean, I would drink it, but that is as far as it goes. No farther. I don't like it any higher than that. Was 57. So I like 40, and anything below that is fun. When you go above that, though, it's like it's not very much fun.
Yeah, at least not for us, for regular beer drinkers. We're not gonna say, you know, it's a high IBU. It's really bitter, but once you get past that, it tastes good. No.
But you know what? It seems like
That destroys it for me.
to me, it seems like in dark beers, that the bitterness is a different flavor. I mean, it could still be just as foul and hard to drink, but there's a different kind of bitter in the dark beers than when the lighter beers are bitter. It's nasty when it's like that, but
yeah. Well, what kind of dark beers did we have? Because I know we had the Guinness. That was a dark beer.
Yeah, on the show, that was the only one that was dark.
That was the only dark beer we had. We need to try some more dark beers.
Yeah. Not on the show. I tried recently a couple of things, and they were. It was bitter, but doable. I mean, it's like I would consider the one I tried like a good rich dessert, a beer to go with a good rich dessert, like a chocolate. Because this one actually had chocolate in its name. I can't remember. It was a double chocolate something or other. I can't
Did you taste the chocolate?
I did.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so maybe we could try that beer because I enjoyed it, but maybe considering it to be like paired with a dessert, we can review it like that, not just to have a beer on a warm hot day, to have a beer. That's not that kind of a beer. It's more of a dessert beer. I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
But we'll try a beer like that.
This is nice though.
But this one, yeah, this is.
It's like it's like they get you because you have to drink more than one of them to figure out the hell it is you're tasting. So it's like, I need another one. Respectable alcohol by volume, 4.8 or whatever it was.
The color of it kind of makes you think that there was some citrus involved in the brew.
Well, looks like it's still in there.
Yeah, like there's orange or
yeah, kind of like an orange juice.
So Widmer Brothers, they did all right with this one.
I liked it.
Yeah, they're not making me wish I tried another beer. That's for sure. This is good. Yeah. So I don't know if I want to like slam it until I get a little bit farther down. But so this was just at the regular beer aisles. We happen to have gotten this one at Albertsons in our neck of the woods over here in Everett, Washington.
It's about $8.
About $8 for 6 of them, and they're 12-ounce bottles. And the packaging is good. Look at that; they got a little like lemon wedge in there. So maybe this is even better if you do that. Put a little lemon wedge on there. So we don't have any lemon or lime, but that would probably top it off. That would probably be pretty good. Because it's got a little citrus in the making of it. You add some real lemon juice on in there in your wedge. That would probably just like make it perfect.
Open up the taste buds even more.
Even more than these Snyder's rods.
That's impossible. Nothing's better than Snyder's rods.
They are delicious. Okay.
That is good.
Okay. You want to see what happens when we pour all of this over our taste buds?
All right. Which is going to be a lot of citroness.
Yeah.
It's like trying to down something with citroness in it.
Yeah.
It's going to sting the throat.
This is going to kind of be just like drinking all of it at once.
Yes. All right. Let's do it.
I messed up swallowing.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, nice. That's decent.
Well, now that you've got all that over your taste buds, how does that sit with you?
I like it. I like it better than the what is that? The Imperial IPA or whatever.
Nelson.
The Nelson
Imperial IPA.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was. It wasn't for me. It definitely wasn't for Chris. So this one I liked it. I'm gonna give this one a 7. Nice solid 7. You know what? It was good. It was really good. I liked it. IBU was 30, but I barely taste any bitterness. But it was still there for me, so it kind of still did whatever the bitterness is supposed to do for the beer. The citriness, I always gotta enjoy the citriness in a beer. But it was nothing spectacular. But it was good.
I think it would be spectacular if I had that lemon wedge.
Yeah.
You know what? So I'm gonna give it a 7.5, but anticipating that the 7.5 will actually be there when I drink it again with a lemon wedge on there.
Yeah.
It's a 7 without. I'm thinking it's a 7.5 with it.
Okay. So, but Widmer Brothers,
Yep.
you are now 2 for 3.
2 out of 3. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. At least in us, if our opinion even matters to you guys. I hope it does.
All right. So next week we drink a donated beer, from Fran and Cheryl, and we're not telling you what it is, but
yes,
you've probably
it'll be
heard
our
it.
mystery beer.
You've probably heard of it. You probably already drank it. It's it's probably not new to you, but it's new to me and Wayne.
Yeah.
So join us next week when we give another beer a shot.
Yeah.
All right. Later.
Sweet.
Good job.
Yes. That was good.
Yeah. It's good beer.